Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to The Witcher Wild Hunt for the continuation of our relaxed playthrough. Good evening, I hope you're well, I hope your weekend is going the way you want it to. We're back this evening for 2 hours as we continue our journey through the game, discovering everything the game has to offer. Now, you may have noticed, I changed the banner of the channel this morning, earlier on today, I should say, to be fair. I need to update the Witcher thumbnail as well. I was in the middle of doing my schedule and I was looking at it going, it just looks a bit plain. I wanted to do something with it, so I did. I'm not sure I like it. I don't know. Let me know what you think, because I'm not too sure at the minute. But yes, we're back for 2 hours this evening. Last stream we decided to go and help. We went to explore a lighthouse, which doesn't sound that ominous, does it? But we went to explore a lighthouse in the last stream, and well, this lighthouse had other ideas, had a Witcher contract attached we didn't know anything about, but we were already there, so we decided to help this guy out. It turns out this guy was up to no good, and we helped vanquish what was, I want to say, haunting the lighthouse. So when we were tasked to go to a village to collect their reward, that's where we went, only to be told, checking the sound, only to be then arrested for our troubles, because we helped the guy. It was an interesting mission, to say the least, but then all the Witcher missions are interesting. So yeah, that's where we are in the last stream. So we're still in Skellige. The plan is to do the missions below the main story level before we leave Skellige, because we have to go back to Velen and then on to Hjalmar. That is where the main story is taking us, but we want to do all the missions we have below the main story level before we leave. That's the way we've done everything so far. We've never grabbed Velen so far, so that's what we're going to continue to do. I think we've got a couple more to do before we can move on, main story wise at the very least. But yeah, as usual, if you're not aware, the schedule will be out tomorrow afternoon as always, so keep an eye out for that at 1 PM GMT for the live stream, community post in the evening, 8 PM GMT as well. Next week we begin Gollum. I'm looking forward to Gollum. I'm still worried. We've not seen too much about it. Normally I have to really work hard to not get spoilers, but I haven't had to work hard, which is a bit disconcerting to say the least, but we shall see what happens. Right, let's carry on and see where tonight takes us, shall we? Let's load in. We'll have a little replay of the story before we continue.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
That was our little repeat of the story. So, we are currently here. So if we look at missions before we continue on, we're in the middle of the mission. The Lord of Undvik sailed to the island of Undvik and searched for Hjalmar. A little bit of background to this mission was Crack on Crate told us about this. And this is Crack's son went off to prove himself to be a great warrior so he could claim the seat to be the next king. And he wanted to go off to kill a giant, so that's where he's gone. Well, no one's heard from him since, so we're off to try and find him and hope that he's okay. Main story is sitting at level 19. Ugly baby, I know. It's quite a cool mission name, isn't it, really? So we're doing any mission under level 19 before we move on, story-wise. And we get to go and see Hjalmar for the first time. So Lord of Undvik needs doing. I've got all this Gwent stuff to do, but I'm not too worried about that at the minute. We've got Possession to do. In Wolf's Clothing, there's a bit more of that to do. The Last Wish, which is meeting Yennefer. I'm not worried about the horse riding, that can be done any time, to be fair. We have a horn, so we can take that and hand it in at any point. We've got to meet Blue Boy Lou Goose and his crew outside the Cave of Dreams. And I think that's it. Black Pearl is something we should try and have a look for actually while we're out here. And that one as well, following the thread. It's a level 11 mission. We can't speak to Trish just yet. We've got to do that one at some point. Couple happens to the second ship. There's a few things. Witcher contracts. The more Diabolin, apologies again for pronunciation. Strange Beast as well to do there, and is that it? Swamp Thing I'm not worried about. He can keep his money. We'll end up going back and getting the money off him at some point. So yes, a few things to do. But for the start of this evening stream, we've got to sail to the island of Undvik and search for Hjalmar. Now, this island, we are just here in Holston's port after being arrested in the last stream, I should say. We were arrested. We have got away. We need to sail north to over here, or anywhere here so we can land, essentially. This is an island we've not been to. We've got no idea what's there. Supposedly there's a giant, which is, well, why Hjalmar has gone there. So I'm guessing this is a little port town, so maybe that'll be the best place. We are next to a boat. We have stopped here on purpose, so we had a boat ready to go. Our current gear, we are currently using the Wild Hunt Warrior Axe still, 4 levels below what level we are, mainly because the armor piercing damage is so good I haven't changed. We have got a better weapon. We've got the Dief Silver Sword. Although that's, to be fair, that's 6 levels lower than what we are. Our crossbows, 4 levels below. We need to get some better gear. We did manage to get this in the last stream as well. We got a light armor Ard Skellig Akaton. Igni sign intensity is increased, plus our bludgeoning and slashing damage, or resistance to, I should say. That is at our required level. We've got some Tracker's Gauntlets as well. Light armor assassin boots, and our heavy armor trousers. Not keen on heavy armor personally, but obviously it does give us increased protection. So there are pluses and minuses to both. We need to sell our cavalry boots and a bounty hunter's gambeson at some point. I'm just glad to get rid of the gambeson. I didn't like the look of it. We have got a Velen axe to use once we hit level 24 as a secondary weapon, so that will replace, annoyingly, our Wild Hunt axe. We're going to lose that armor piercing damage, annoyingly. Yeah, unless we come across anything instead of that. And we have got this steel sword as well, but again, it's now lower than when we picked it up. It was a bit higher than what ours current, but again, the damage. And we also in the last stream or stream before that, we stumbled upon the whatchamacallit, I can't remember the name of the ability, the I want to say partridges is wrong. The parchments that tells us how to make better gear. I think it was it Mastercrafted Griffin boots? We may have got that previously. I think it might be the Ursine boots. We got that completely by accident. We actually stumbled across, was it feline? I can't remember. Anyway, we stumbled across a Cyclops, killed the Cyclops, found some treasure, and we got that from there. But on to tonight and what we plan to do. We need to sail. What's in there? Okay, I'm not looting that. So we're going to grab it, get into the boat, not dive into the water. That wasn't intended. Is there just plants in there? No chest, is there? No, just plants. Don't dive down. I jumped over the boat. I didn't want to dive over the boat. Right, so we're going to go and sail to where we need to be heading. That's the front of the boat, not the back. I wonder what was going on there. They were talking. Okay, we did actually fight previously on the water, which was an interesting one. We damaged our boat and then we got arrested. So all in all, very, very good job for us. So we are heading out here. This is Holmstein Port. I'm trying to zoom out and pressing on buttons. We want to be heading to our right. We can go straight until we hit the edge of the island, to be fair, and then skirt along the side. And we're heading for the boat yards. It just popped up there, to be fair. Does that mean I can fast travel? I've just had a thought. Fast travel here. I've got a feeling we can fast travel. I don't know if I want to sail or we can fast travel. Can I actually? I can fast travel. There's no point sailing that distance. We're not going to see anything major. Once you're in a boat, then we can actually fast travel. So we need to explore the ruins of Erska and search for signs of Hjalmar's presence using our Witcher senses. So now we're here, we can see a little bit more of what's around us. So we've got to get to this bit over here to search the ruins. We obviously need to find somewhere to land. So once you're in a boat, you can fast travel to certain points, and that was obviously our fast travel. I don't know if there's going to be creatures here. There's something over there, but that seems to be it, to be fair. What's this here? This is potentially a beach, somewhere to park up and have a look. I think so. Just seems a bit eerie, doesn't it? I think we can park up here. I'm hoping the boat's safe. Got some ashes in there. Okay. It seems a bit ominous that we're on our own. Obviously, things have crashed here. Let's just check we've got Igni set. We have indeed. I kind of feel like we're going to need it. A few things to loot around. So all that's in them though is ashes. Oh, that was a noise I didn't like the sound of. There is some noises nearby. Okay, repair kit. There are some noises around. Right, which way we want to be heading? Let's work this out before we go too far. Kind of want to... I think we need... Well, we can follow that to there. I don't know what that is. I kind of wanted to get to this town here and see what's there, to be fair. Mainly for a fast travel point, if anything. I know we can fast travel in boats from port to port. Yeah, I think we follow the path, we go to the town there, and then we go from there. Which I think is the way it's telling us to go. We'll go by foot for the time being, just because I want to see what's here. It's so easy to miss things if you're on horseback, I find, so I like to go by foot. We go over there. Okay, we've dealt with them a few times. I'm not overly worried about attacking them if we don't have to. Ah, what are these?
Clan on Crate.
Ah, so this is where the boat crashed, potentially.
Clan on Crate.
Then things don't come after us, I'm not overly worried. I've got no reason to go after them. Okay, there's a couple of graves here. I can examine one. Just came up, there we go.
Sea graves. How the islanders bury their fallen.
What was that noise? There's some extremely weird noises here. Okay. We've seen the shields. Alright, let's keep heading on. Let's say, I'd like to get to... I can hear screaming as well. Kind of a weird place this is, to be fair. Okay, this is going to be a destroyed town, isn't it? Just checking. I know there's them on the beach. I'm not overly worried about going after them. Right, we've got the fast travel point now. This is Marling Coast. This looks like it's been destroyed at some point. A few little bits in here. Obviously no one's living here, so I'm not too worried about taking anything. Okay. Door open. It does. Anything in here? We might as well have a look around while we're here. But we wanted to come here for the fast travel point more than anything else. I'm one of these people that has to pick everything up. Anything and everything. Can't help myself. Right. There's a boat, so at least when we go to leave, we know there's a boat there. Dwarven Spirit. What's that? Empty bottle. Nothing major. Okay. I can hear a bear nearby by the sounds of it. Okay, so we're going to follow this path and basically get to these ruins here. There's a big town there. but not from this side. I think you have to come out and back round this way. It's quite a weird island that has a lot of strange noises to it, so we'll stay on foot because I think Roach will get worried too quickly and buck us off. Plus it gives us a chance to pick up some ingredients. We haven't done a lot of alchemy, but it's still worth picking up the ingredients when we come across them. There's some decent views though, to be fair, as we head higher up. I swear there's something making a weird noise. There's something here, and that's the wind howling as well. This is a broken bridge by the looks of things. With a bit of a drop. Alright, what have we got nearby? Nothing showing up. Nothing, no heartbeats or anything. There are some screams, but I think they're the banshees on the beach, to be honest. One of those things when you're wandering on your own at 2:37 AM in the morning on an island you've never been to, with hit strange screams in the distance, you do have to keep checking and looking at your surroundings and just think, okay, I'm okay. Right, we're heading to the road, we're going to look for signs. Oh, what's this? Examine.
Great.
Ah, so this is part of his raiding crew by the looks of things. Gaming, good evening, how are you? Thanks for the like, much appreciated, that was. No, we've literally just started about 5-10 minutes ago. String.
Great.
So this is, yeah, part of their raiding party that came to the island. By the looks of things, I've missed a loot bag. There we go. As I say, walking an unknown island at 2 in the morning, nearly 3 in the morning, with the weird noises around you, definitely doesn't fill you with confidence, I must admit. I'm not too bad, Gaming, how are you? Okay. Whoa.
Someone dragged a litter through here.
Dragged a litter? Is that a body or a group of bodies or something, potentially? Don't like the idea we're heading into a valley. Okay, we've got something on our left now showing up. There are enemies nearby to be aware of. Okay. Oh, okay. Cutscene. I wasn't expecting a cutscene. Star Ratchet & Clank, very good game so far. I recommend it for sure. So, oh, nice. You thought as a revision play, feel very drained. Yeah, revision's one of the worst things. Draining you mentally, isn't it? But how are you finding revision? Other than draining, how are you finding it? There's the giant then. So that's what Cranon Crate's son was going to kill, was the giant. So obviously he didn't succeed, but where is Cranon Crate's son, Hjalmar? That's the question. Have you seen much about Gollum that comes out at the end of the week, Gaming? We'll be starting that on Thursday morning. It's boring, we've got to get a job done. Yeah, that's the thing. Unfortunately, it's got to be done, hasn't it? Did we avoid the giant, or did he see us? He put some meat just in the top of the boat there, didn't he? You'd rather work and stress on than worry for... Oh, absolutely. Completely agree. I'm curious to why he put meat on the top of the boat there. To be fair. Where we still going to head towards... How far are we from these... Oh, okay. So we're heading there now. And there. Okay. What's this one then? Explore the boat's hull. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to explore the boat. I did think it was weird that he was putting meat in it. Obviously, we've got to find a way in. There's also an enemy there's several enemies up ahead as well. We've got to find a way into the boat, I think. You read about it. We'll drop by on Thursday. Oh, nice. No worries. If you're busy with writing game and concentrate on that, that's going to be the focus, doesn't it?
Giant tracks.
Okay, we've got giant tracks. What are they? Oh, sirens. Should have guessed. Right, one siren down. Don't think we've disturbed the others for the minute.
I long to be
Who's singing?
to the modest abode.
Oh, to see me. Obviously, I'm going to see who's singing in the boat in a second. Right, that's down as well. Okay, I think we're all good. Loot the body, and then we're going to look inside and see who's singing. You're going to tell me I can't get up there, aren't you? There you go.
It's time, high time, I was home.
Yeah, from what I've heard, it's very story based. Combat wise, you wouldn't expect Dorland to be combat based anyway, would you? They've definitely not done a good job of promoting it, no, and that's what I'm worried about. Why not promote it? That's my big concern. Mortal Kombat announcement. Yeah, see, I'm not a massive Mortal Kombat fan. I played it when I was younger, but other than that, first thing you're going to do after your exams is platinum red doing it with nice. That's pretty cool. Good evening, Earl. How are you? It's the same as it was before he was king, to be fair, though. Nothing changes. Right, let's speak to this guy, Octo. Let's see why he's singing and who he is. I'm assuming he's part of Hjalmar's crew. But let's find out.
I know that song. What are you doing here?
Look, man.
Thanks for the like, much appreciated, otherwise.
And so many times I've told him. What's that you say, Wilfred? Right you are. They never learn. At least this one heard a song before he died.
The king doesn't set policy. That's down to our government. The king's just a monarch, it's a figurehead. Thank you, El. Yeah, the king doesn't set policy. They're actually meant to be impartial when it comes to politics, to be fair. So our government sets policy. The king's just a figurehead, brings in money from tourists and things. He has the final say on a lot of stuff, but he never change. They never change anything, so it doesn't change anything, to be fair. Bank holiday is next Monday, gaming, because it's half term as well. So not this Monday, the week after is Bank Holiday Monday, which is the late May Bank Holiday. Do you care? What about the king? It's, it's always been part of the UK. I'm not anti-monarchy. I'm not for the monarchy though either. They do their bit. They're bringing quite a lot of money for the country. I think that's more important than anything. Okay, let's before we ask the yellow, we'll ask everything else.
Who were these men?
Yeah, not this Monday, unfortunately, gaming. Week after.
Never to leave me. Kept their word. Tall one's Hjalmar, Wilfred's to his right, and the lad with the stutter's Wilhelm.
Why do you?
Yeah, I think if we didn't have them, it wouldn't
We cannot leave.
be a big deal. But I think because we always have done, it kind of works. I know there are people anti-monarchy that want them gone, but they do bring a lot of money for the country. That's the big thing.
Why'd the giant spare you?
Me and me crew in the Sirens.
No, I'm not IRA, no.
We're helping him build a longship.
That's Irish anyway, I'm not Irish.
Run away at times, and then the Sirens fly out and bring me back.
Why does he need a ship? Where's he want to go?
Promise not to tell no one. I trust my men to take the secret to their graves. But
Good point.
you
Why does the giant want a ship?
Won't tell anyone.
Fine then. The giant's going to sail her out to defeat the gods come Ragnarok. The final battle for the world's end. She'll soon be ready.
Giant is going to sail out to take on the gods for Ragnarok, which we know is obviously this spin on the Vikings, I think, by the looks of things. Yeah, I saw the PlayStation showcase is next week. I haven't really kept up with it. I need to have a look really to see what they're advertising and what. I think we're getting a Spider-Man 2 reveal, I think, from what I've heard. I'm not sure if Assassin's Creed Mirage will be showcased or not, to be fair. Hopefully it will. We kind of need to see something. I know you are, El. It's all good. What's your question, El? What's the giant feed you?
Not much game here, but I saw the giant give you food. Where's he get it?
Don't know, don't ask. Food suits me. Suits my crew.
Over there.
I wasn't
Hand's
stationed
got
in
bite
Germany. I
marks on
lived in
it.
Germany after I left the army, but I wasn't
Wilmar,
stationed in
damn it.
Germany.
You're
No.
supposed to clean up.
No, I was
Couldn't keep
stationed
a
in the
secret if
UK.
your life depended on it. We had a choice.
But no, I
Had
lived
or
there as a
starved to
civilian
And I didn't force anyone.
later on,
You know,
if that makes sense.
whole crew voted in favor.
Assassin's Mirage and God of War, but Atreus standard. I think I was expecting God of War, the next one to be Atreus standalone. To be fair, that makes sense with how the story went. I know a lot of people aren't going to be happy with that. I think. Yeah, no worries, though. I was in the army for a few years. I was in the Royal Engineers. Right, I'm looking for Hjalmar on crate. Will he know who he is?
I'm looking for Hjalmar on crate. Word is he came to this isle with a crew. Aimed to defeat the giant.
But yeah, I wish I could have stayed in
Aye,
longer. I was
so,
medically discharged
as
in
did
the end.
Wilmar.
Sure it was
But yeah,
him.
I wish I could have stayed in.
Wilmar's got eyes.
My plan
like
was
a
to sign
hawk.
up and do 22
They
years. That was my
stood where
plan.
you
But
stand now.
things don't work
What
out
shape they were
sometimes.
in, 'neath the red, fallen Viggy. Just between
I
you
don't
and
actually
me,
know much about the
that boy's
PlayStation
not
reveal, to be
quite
fair. I
right in
don't
the head.
really keep up with them kind of things. I should do,
the
to be
young
honest.
crate was
But
scared too.
because I don't want to get anything spoiled, I never really look them up and know when they're on. To be a lot of time, to be fair. I did have a full-on six-pack. It's not a requirement, no. But yeah, I was definitely a lot fitter than I am now. But then now is different reasons. But yeah, I was in the gym every day when I could and stuff. So yeah, we ran every morning before breakfast. So generally before breakfast. But yeah, I was definitely a lot fitter back then. Has Ubisoft got a reveal as well soon? So we may not see Mirage then until the Ubisoft reveal, I would assume. Because that's the only thing with games coming out this year. The only games I'm really interested in are Spider-Man 2, Mirage, and that's it. I don't know anything else coming out this year that I'm actually interested in. Wolverine's now next year. The Suicide Squad game is out next year. Yeah, so there's not much else this year I'm actually interested in. When I was younger, you could join at 16 straight from school, which is what I did. I believe now it's 18. I don't think you can join up to you're 18 now. I know obviously you've got to stay in school till you're 18, unless you go to work at 16. But yeah, I joined up at 16 because you could back then. They've changed it because of different reasons. Yeah, there's some pretty bad things from when you join up at 16, mentally and stuff. You're not quite prepared, I would have said. Spider-Man 2 does look good. I still need to find time to get Spider-Man first game on the channel at some point in the future before that comes out. Once we have a date for Spider-Man 2, that'll make it easier to try and plan it. I might do one just before the other comes out, maybe. Final Fantasy Rebirth, the events after 7. Yeah, I've heard about them. I think only recently playing Final Fantasy 7 with we're finishing the DLC. Actually, the last episode of DLC was today. I mean, no rush to play again any of the others, to be honest. I know the story's pretty good, and there's a sneak peek to what happens in the next one, which I think is Rebirth, in the cutscenes of Intermission. But it's one of those. I'm in no rush, to be fair, to play Spider-Man. Oh, I know. Well, they've actually just done a remastered version. That's a PS5 version, so with better graphics. So you've got the Miles Morales graphics in the original Spider-Man game with all DLC. If you don't own the Spider-Man, you've got to buy it all from scratch. If you own the Spider-Man, I think it's a free upgrade. It's not free. It'll be like £10 or something. But yeah, is it a £5 upgrade? Is it? Yeah, I did see it. I haven't looked into it much at the minute, but yeah, I know they've done a PS5 version of it with all the DLC included. And yeah, it's not long, but then my play style, you're gonna have to double that probably. I take things slow. But I'd like to play it before the new one. Once we have a date for the new one, I think we can kind of plan that. So we'll play the 2018. We've done Miles Morales already, and then we can move into the new one straight from that if all things work out timing wise. Fingers crossed. We'll see how that works. The young on crate was here too. When was this?
Remember when this was?
No, it doesn't take that long to fit. Just main
When
story-wise,
Hjalmar
it
on
doesn't take
Crate
long
was
from what I
here with
remember.
his
I've
men.
played it many
Oh,
moons
that?
ago, but they've got the 3
I
dots of
don't
DLC
remember.
as well.
You might ask Wilhelm, though.
Where'd they go?
They say where they were headed?
Did they, Wilmar?
Who were
hey,
watching you?
aim to make
Good to
camp in
know.
the old
Good to
guard
know.
tower.
20 hours of
See, I
platinum, yeah. Then the plus the DLCs on
Stands in
top.
the middle of a valley, garden, absolutely nothing.
Try to come back for you later.
Try to come back for you once I found Hjalmar.
Sound awfully sure you'll find him? Maybe you can kill the giant while you're at it, all on your own. They're the same to a man.
We may have to kill the giant, to be
All
fair, the way it's
think
going.
themselves immortal.
Gotta go.
But yeah, it'd be definitely something to
Hey,
look
if
at.
you're really into
Are they
return,
2 hours each, are they?
mind
I
bring me
can't
some
remember. It's
solid
such a
twine.
long
You're
time
like
ago I
to find
played
in
it.
the village.
I
And
can't tell you
nails.
too much
We're
about the
short on
story,
nails.
to be honest. It
Can
was
you
so long
remember
ago.
that? Nails and twine.
I'll remember.
He needs nails and twine, is what he needs. I just want to know if I can talk to him again.
Look there, crew. Whitehair's returned. What brings you to us?
Oh, no, that was it. Okay. I wondered if there was something I hadn't
I
asked.
should go.
Or I could give him the nails
Fare you well.
and stuff, but he won't take them. I've never played a Diablo game. It's something I probably should look at some point, but I've just never played one. I don't know if I can take any of his stuff. I don't want to take ashes. Kind of pointless looting ashes from him, isn't it? Anything else on the boat? It's worth looking around just in case there is something here we can grab. There's a chest at the far end here. Not taking ashes though. How much ashes do they want? Oh, a book. Always take a book. Always take a book. Oh, 2 chests. Skellig Gamberson. Timber, hardened leather florins. Okay, that wasn't worth the clambering, I don't think, really, to be fair. Ashes, yeah. I'm streaming up Thursday morning gaming. Because we're doing it the morning of release. Thursday evening is Batman. But yeah, we're doing it on the morning, unfortunately. Right, we've seen those. We know there's someone else here. There's another enemy here. There they are. No, I knew there was another siren to take down. Ah, I couldn't get the hit when I wanted to that.
What? Lost your nerve?
There we go. Siren's down. Sirens are pretty simple to kill, to be fair. Right, there was something here to look at.
Someone dragged a litter through here.
No Wise Gaming. Yeah, no one will make of them, but we'll watch. No Wise Gaming. Hopefully your revision goes well. If we don't see you before, hope your exams go well as well. I'm sure we'll talk soon, Gaming. Thank you, Gaming. Right. Oh, another armor repair kit. Find a few of those at the minute. Nothing there though. A few armor repair kits. Right, so now we've seen the guy who was singing in the boat. We're heading here to find Hjalmar's camp, and then we've got to head there to explore the ruins as well. The camp is before the ruins, so we'll head there first. Obviously, the more stuff we pick up along the way, the better for us. It's always good to find stuff. There's a lot of noises around here we've got to be a bit wary of. Can't help myself but pick everything up. See a box, loot it. As long as no one's nearby and we're not stealing, it's always good to loot. You never know what you're going to find. Okay, carry on this path. We're going to ignore the one to the left for the minute because we'll go there in a second, but we want to go to the camp first and just check what's there. Right,
Hjalmar's encampment. They were attacked.
They were attacked. There's some bodies here.
Broken back. As if he fell from a height.
Okay.
Many wounds. Must have fought for a long time.
What attacked them? That's the question, isn't it?
Taken by surprise. 2 people came through the attack. Separately, these tracks are older. Search the perimeter. Somebody left the camp before the attack.
Someone left the camp before the attack. Okay. That's never good. I can hear something growling nearby as well. There's wolves over there, which I'm not overly worried about. Let's follow the blood trail. The shoes. 2 people left before the attack. That's never good if someone leaves before the attack takes place. It tells you that they know the attack's coming. Which is never a good sign. Something over there. Ignore the sounds around us. I'm not overly worried. Okay, where are these going to take us? Okay, diverting this way. I just want to know how they knew the attack was coming. That's the big question, isn't it? Okay, what's this?
Landed smack in a Necker's lair and cut the beast down. Hardy folk, these Skelligers.
Okay, so they landed in a Necker's lair and cut the Necker down, so they know how to handle themselves. An arrow
Didn't
there.
come back for his arrows.
Okay, there's something over that way. We are trapped against a ledge, so if we have to try and make an escape, we could be in a bit of trouble. Okay, where did they end up? Oh.
Neckers slowed the pursuer.
So they were... Something was killing the Neckers. Where are they? Ah, we found an abandoned village. Okay. That doesn't look
Archer
good,
was
does it?
determined to kill him. Wonder why.
So I think someone who ran out of the camp before the attack. There was an archer that chased
Archer
him.
was determined to kill him. Wonder why.
And just kept trying to kill him with arrows. That's kind of all we know at this point. More arrows.
Got hit here first, but kept going.
Okay.
Went this way.
Kind of going in a roundabout way, isn't he?
Kept going, though he could barely walk.
So although he could barely walk, he kept going. Stumbling a lot, to be fair.
Another track.
Is that different to this guy? Or is this someone, did someone come and save him, potentially?
Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much further.
Yeah, that's a lot of blood on the floor. I'm not going to pick all the ashes up. I don't see the point, to be honest. We can't. I don't think there's any maximum amounts you can actually pick up. But
Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone much
I don't see
further.
the point of picking them up. Well, loads of little markers now for this quest appearing on the map in all different directions as well. So we will have to head back to that over there afterwards to explore the rest of the camp. We missed something in the camp by the looks of things. Lord Undvik's over there still. We'll go head to the ruins there, but we're on the trail of someone who escaped the camp before the attack. What's that?
Lost a lot of blood.
Lost a lot of blood.
Couldn't have gone much further.
I would highly expect to find their body with the amount of blood they've lost.
Lost a lot of blood. Couldn't have gone
And
much
Geralt
further.
keeps repeating himself. You wouldn't expect them to have made it this far. Ah, may have found them. Is this the guy?
Took a second arrow here. Got him good this time.
So
Now
he survived.
Where'd that archer go?
He survived all this time.
Must be one of Hjalmar's men. Now where'd that archer go?
Oh, we've got to find the archer. So he survived all that time with an arrow in the back, but eventually got caught by a second arrow, and that was the end of him.
Trolls. Dragged him into the cave.
Ah,
Wonder if he's still alive.
the trolls dragged the archer into the cave. Okay,
Archer was wounded too.
right. Okay, looks like we're going to be fighting some trolls. Before we head into the cave, because obviously trolls could become an issue. Let's see what we can use against them. If we've got the ability to add anything to our sword, any oils, that would help us massively. We're guessing it's trolls from what Geralt just said. Neckers, ice giants, dopplers, spectres, vampires. I've faced trolls. Are trolls not on here then? Trolls must be in here. Earth elementals, gargoyles, golems. Golems? They're not trolls though, are they? No. Hybrids. Insectoids. You faced a few of those. I thought we'd have them on here. Ogroids. I would guess they come on under an ogroid. Trolls? I would guess they come on an ogroid, to be fair. That's definitely not spectres, are they? And they're not a vampire. I would guess ogroids, but I don't know for sure, and because of that I don't want to put the wrong oil on and it be not needed. Okay, there's still blood here, so I'm expecting a fight. If there's trolls here, sometimes the trolls can be nice and you can talk to them. They normally want something. Normally something silly, something simple. But you never know. What's this over here? What is that? Well, that's glowing for some reason. Don't know why. There's a passage this way. Where does that lead? That's a dead end. Oh no, it's not. That takes you out. Okay. Can't go out that way. Wonder what that, why that's glowing yellow. Normally yellow means pick up, something to do, something to see. Not sure. Okay. I'm hoping it's a nice troll, but I've got a feeling there won't be. We haven't drawn our sword though. You can sometimes speak to trolls and they're okay. It's a nice troll. Okay. He's not going to be okay. As I say, normally you can speak to trolls and they're okay. This one doesn't want to talk to us. And he is trying to defend from us as well. It's going to damage our sword, to be fair. Brought us there. I think he went for the headbutt. Oh! Some fire. I don't know if fire's the right thing to be using against an ice troll, to be fair, but I would assume so since they're ice. I don't want to hit him when his arm's up because I think we're damaging the blade more than we're damaging him. He's nearly down. The trolls aren't very quick, so to be fair, we just need to back off. Right, there's a new bestiary entry, which is what I wanted to look at. Because now we can see what we need to use against ice trolls. If there's one, there's more, I'm sure. I'm guessing they're ogroids. It would make sense. And all we're doing is looking for the hunter, the archer. Where's my, yeah, they are ogroids. So I was right in thinking that. So they're vulnerable to ogroid oil, which is what I thought. And the Quen sign. Okay. Climbing to the top of snow-covered peaks is never a safe endeavour. One can slip and fall into a ravine, be buried in an avalanche, or stumble across ice trolls. Unlike the rock trolls found at lower altitudes, these permafrost-dwelling monsters treat every man they encounter as a possible ingredient for a tasty meal. So these cannot be spoken to. Why do we use the Quen sign against them? Quen is their shield. I don't think it was that bad fighting him. Trollhide creature essence. What's this way? I'm looking for stuff to pick up, as always. So that's a way out. Or a way... Oh, there's a nice troll there. Has he seen us? I think he has. Is he going to follow? Is he staying there? I think he's staying there. I think we're okay. I know it wants me to go a set way, but I know I've got to have a look around. What's this way?
Something cooking over there.
Ah, I think may have gone the right way. Something's cooking. I'm hoping it's not the archer. There's something... Oh no, okay. So I think this is just another exit, similar to what we saw a minute ago with the ice troll. There might be something to pick up that way though, that's the only thing. Climb up. Anything... I'm one of these people that has to check everything. You just never know when you're going to find something laying around. It could be an important piece of kit that you could do with. Doesn't seem to be anything here, but we do get a decent view of the bay. There's that other ice troll that we saw a minute ago as well. Right, back inside. We're still trying to find this archer, hoping he's still alive. All we know is he killed the guy that ran out of camp before the attack took place. We can either find out, one, how he knew, and two, why he killed the other guy. Because I think the archer ran away from the camp with the other guy, so seems weird he killed his friend. We shall see. Dennis, good evening. I'm glad you're well. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Right, I'm guessing we're going to run into another ice troll. I think it's kind of a given, isn't it? There's going to be another ice troll here. Yep. Ice troll. I know it says to use the protective shield, but we took out the last one without needing it. Don't hit the back. Don't hit the back. That's not good. It doesn't actually do any damage to him. We need to hit the front. Oh, he caught me with his rock. I hope he hasn't got any friends with him. Ah, stunned him as well with the fire, but didn't actually do any damage because it got stuck on some... I think they're stalagmites, I think they're called, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're called stalagmites. Can't hit him when his arm's up because he's shielded. They take a good few hits, these ice trolls. And there's no point hitting the back. I'm guessing our sword is going to need fixing after this, I guarantee it. No, arms up. Back off again. More fire. Arms up, so again, hold off. Our sword is definitely going to be fixing after this. Oh, he caught me again. Good down. Right, we are already eating. It's taking a little while for our health to go back up, but we are currently eating. But that was a bit of a weird one. You had a barbecue today, did you? Nice. You're full. It's always good when you have a barbecue and you feel good afterwards. Right, there's nothing to pick up by the looks of things. This wants us to head out this way. Got to be a little bit wary of our health. It's currently taking its time rebuilding. Okay, where is this taking us? It wants us to go there. Find the man the trolls captured. Okay, I don't think it's this way. I know it's telling us to head out this way. Maybe it is this way. Troll caves are very, very confusing, to be fair. Anything on the boat? What is a boat doing all the way up here? Weirdly. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think the actual where it's telling us to go is where it's telling us to go. I think because that's doing the other part of the mission. I think that's why that's telling us the weird way to go. Because the mission's now got several things to do on it. We want to find the man, that one. Now where's it telling us to go? It's actually telling us to go that way. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it told us to go somewhere a different way. Surely we could just go through the cave. I want to say... I know it's telling us to go the other way, but I must be able to get there via the cave. Is the cave... I think the cave is on the map. I can hear someone. I'm only guessing I'm going the right way, to be fair. Right, there's blood from the guy, the archer, that's been captured. So if his blood's here, we follow the blood. I think that's the simplest way of finding the guy who's been taken by the trolls. Follow the blood. Blood's this way. Keep going. Oh, it's your brother's birthday. Happy birthday to your brother. Oh, it's on Monday. Happy birthday for Monday. For your brother. That's quite cool. They have a barbecue thing. Oh, it's up there. Okay. This is why we didn't find it. We have to climb up by looks of things. Right. Might be more trolls here. How much damage has my weapon taken with the ice troll? That's the other thing. 88%. Got to be a little bit wary of that, to be fair. I didn't actually check the armor of the gambeson we picked up. No, rubbish. The sword's never going to be good enough. Ogroid oil. Didn't want to do that. Ogroid oil. Have we got any? Necrophage, spectre, insectoid, vampire, cursed, beast. We have got some Ogroid oil that we can use if we want to. Not too worried at the minute. The first 2 ice trolls we've killed haven't been too bad. It's a shame these aren't like the other trolls we've met who actually talk to us. Ah! That's their pot. They're making their dinner. I'm guessing our guy's inside it. Geralt's putting his sword away.
Cooking something?
Are they going to talk to us? So the other 2 we killed wouldn't talk, but these will. These will.
Water's getting hot.
Shut it.
So they're cooking the archer.
That man.
No. We went home and from mirrors. I figure riddle.
You figure a riddle. Let's play from you and me. Okay, we're going to have to do this and hope we get it right.
Play me for the man, then. If I win, I take him with me. If
I don't want to
lose,
jump in the pot.
I'll jump in the pot, too.
Like yesterday when I came into time flies, man. Time does go quicker as you get older. Only speeds up, never slows down.
First riddle. Lots eats, lots drinks. Big E B. Steps big key. Big he bash.
Well, that would be a troll. Big he be, steps big he bash.
A troll, of course.
Good, troll. Now you ask.
I'm light as a feather, but even a troll can't hold me for long.
I think we've beaten them. I don't think they're going to get the riddle.
Piss. Riddle hard. Human cheat.
How did we
I
cheat?
won fair and square.
Stupid riddle. Feather. Troll not hold. Not piss.
Don't think the trolls are happy with us for that one. But we found the archer.
Can you walk?
He looks a bit burnt.
I'll manage.
Let's get out of here.
Well, we found him. That's the important part. We didn't kill every troll. We only killed the 2 that attacked us at the start.
You all right?
Never go in a sauna again, long as I live. Other than that, I think I'm fine. You saved my life. How can I thank you?
Well, we now need some answers from him, to be fair.
I'm looking for Hjalmar.
Hjalmar.
When I'm 30, I'm not ready to be a
Curious
dad
where he is
then.
myself, him and the whole crew.
He had
Something
pre-training.
must have happened.
That's always the thing with your
Otherwise, he'd
younger
have come looking
siblings,
for me
isn't it?
after I went missing that night. I know he would have. Wait now. Why are you looking for Hjalmar?
Tell me, before we answer his question, we've got 2 things to ask him first.
The expedition. Tell me about it.
Started like the best ballads. With a hearty storm. Sail whipped about like a rag. Finally caught sight of shore. But then sirens attacked, as if they'd just been biding their time. But we'd have come through somehow, I know it. If not for the bloody helmsman.
What did your helmsman do?
Helmsman made a mistake?
I'd say his ma made the mistake. Birthed them arseways or something. Dim that one. Heard tales and was so afeard of sirens he stuffed wax in his ears.
Oh, wow.
Feared to hear our warning calls. Steered us right into the rocks. Lost a few men. Had to drag the wounded on litters.
So that's what we saw earlier.
The sirens pestered us the whole while. Hjalmar kept blowing his horn, but we'd come too close to the hillside and he brought an avalanche down on us.
Not your lucky day, it seems. What
Yeah,
happened
definitely
next?
wasn't the best trip in the world,
Found
was it?
that
Thank you for the
daft
like for those, much
bugger in the
appreciated.
ship, then pitched camp near the guard tower. Things seemed to calm.
We know, though, after the guard tower, something else happened. We'll tell him Crack sent us to find Hjalmar.
Croc sent me here to find Hjalmar. New king will soon be chosen on Ard Skellig. Everybody's waiting for the young Oncrate's return.
So it started already. Hjalmar, ruler of all Skellige.
Doubt he's cut out for it.
I was going to say, he doesn't
Hjalmar's
sound happy about it, does he?
irresponsible, stubborn, and heeds no counsel. But he's a born
You should get this
warrior.
game, Des. It's an incredible game.
Since we were lads. With him, man.
Especially if you
Ceres.
take your time and see
Ceres
everything
has
and
put
meet all
forth
the
her
different
claim to the
characters
throne
in
as
it.
well.
Ceres? But she's... Well, she's...
She's just like her father.
Like father, like daughter.
What about Crack? He support her? He let her set off on some daft quest.
Wasn't thrilled, especially since Sarah set out without telling him.
Nor did she tell me. Where'd she go? Who'd she take with her?
Speaker Og, and no one.
She went alone? Damn the dogs! If Hjalmar'd only... Has she come back? Do you know?
Hadn't returned when I left Ard
There's
Skellig.
more to his feelings for her, I think. The way he's asking the questions. How did you and the others get separated?
How'd you get separated from the others?
Had to watch for the night. Saw Egnar of Pharaoh steal Hjalmar's Hornwall horn. One he uses to drive away sirens. Bugger snuck out of camp.
Ah, so that's why you went
No
after him.
idea what got into that ginger head of his. Told Hjalmar not to take him with us 1,000 times at least.
And? You catch up to him?
Aye, in these caves. Bastard screeched so loud he drew the trolls. Thought the buggers would eat me right then. Dropped me in a marinade instead.
Marinated
Said they was ready to
instead.
cook today. Would have been
So
eating
the other guy who
for
ran
you.
away with the horn obviously didn't know the attack was coming. He just did it for whatever his reasons were. Whereas we originally thought the two ran away from camp because they knew the attack was coming. Whatever happened at the camp, they knew it ahead of time. But it doesn't seem to be the case.
Any idea where Hjalmar thought he might find the giant?
We'd learned where it has its lair, in the caves above the village. Hjalmar decided the best way there would be to cross the lake. Viggy the loon insisted he knew a better way, through the mines. But none of us fancied strolling into a monster pit.
Think I know enough. So long.
Wait, I'll go with you. Luckily the trolls didn't use my bow for kindling.
Right, we got a friend. We don't normally work with people, but we've got one.
Good. Let's go.
Hopefully he's good with the bow. Hopefully he doesn't get killed. Shall we say? Right. So where we want to head back to cross the lake, explore the ruins. So which one's which? So that's the ruins there. So we want to go. That's across the lake, in fact. The ruins are there. No, that's the ruins. And that's cross. Is that not cross? No, that's the ruins. The other one's across the lake. It's just weird how it's set up. We want to explore the ruins while we're here. I think that was the original thing to do, was explore the ruins. So let's do that. Assuming yes. So it's this one here. So we've got a life bar for him. Obviously, we'd like him to live. That would be the aim, if he can keep up. I don't enjoy getting people killed if we can avoid it. So we're going to try and explore the ruins. See if we can pick up a trail there of Hjalmar. Kind of find out what happened to him. There are going to be enemies around, so we've got to be a little bit wary. Hopefully he's a good shot at the bow. Hopefully he doesn't shoot us, to be honest. Right, where's this taking us this way? It's taken us so long. Can we not just cut across? I was going to say, can we not just cut across? But actually, looking at that, we probably can't. Okay, keep an eye out for anything untoward. We know there's sirens around. I think this was the way we came. It was pretty clear, to be fair. I don't know what's waiting for us in the ruins, though. That's the other thing. But yeah, hopefully he can handle himself. I'd like him to live. That would be a bonus. There's obviously something between him and Hjalmar's sister. I think that's fairly obvious. There's something going on between them. I'd prefer him to live if we can. Right. The ruins should be coming up in a second, I think. There are some things over there that could attack us. Can hear noises around us as always. Right, let's keep an eye out on that left-hand side. So the ruins are just across the water. Let's have a look inside the house. Anything in here? It's things like this where you're going to find the chests that have gear that you wouldn't normally find. So the parchments that give us the ability to do some of the Ursine gear and Griffin armor and stuff. These are the places you're going to find them, I think. Obviously you can follow a guide to find them, but I tried to find things naturally. And we have found a few of them already. We just need the basic versions to be able to do the upgraded versions. What is this?
Hjalmar's man bled to death while trying to escape. Wonder what happened to his cohorts.
Okay, so something happened to the ruins over here. Keep a lookout. Blood trail there. Got a fast travel point now, lots of blood. By the looks of things. Lots and lots of blood.
Signs of a battle.
Does look like a big fight, doesn't it? It looks like one hell of a fight. We've got to still hope he survived, to be fair. What's in the house? A couple of sacks. Well, there's some decent items inside. Stuff that's useful for crafting anyway. Don't think there's enemies here, to be fair. I think it is kind of safe. We start seeing himself suddenly start dropping. We know he's being attacked outside. Yeah, no worries, Dennis. But hopefully he's safe out there. We've got to pick everything up. It makes sense. Pure silver, coal, silver. We've got. I'm looking for something rare potentially. Hopefully there's something, but it doesn't look like there isn't here. Would have been nice. Especially since it's not stealing, since everyone seems to be dead. So if everyone's dead, it's not stealing, so we're good to take it. What is that? Is that a sword? I think it is. A couple of alchemist powder. Sounds like a bear, but I think that might be the giant that we can hear, to be fair. Anything in here? A few little bits and pieces. There is a chest. Hopefully there's something good in the chest. Diagram for Conditori's boots and a managed superior relic oil. Nice. And cavalry boots as well. So we can now make superior relic oil. I think that's everything in here, isn't it? I'm guessing the boots aren't better than what we're wearing, but we'll check. So it's worth a look. No. And our current relic oil is... So current relic oil level. Hybrid, vampire, cursed. Well, we haven't even got a basic one, to be fair, so that's handy. So hopefully we can make a basic and then upgrade it straight away. Right, blood.
They ran toward the caves.
Okay, so we're heading towards the caves by the sounds of it. Footprints here. I do like checking the buildings though, you never know what you're going to find. That door's locked. What about up here? You're going to find the good stuff in... If you see a chest, that's going to be the good stuff. Right, let's follow the route. I think that's kind of the village checked.
Someone tripped and fell, but managed to get away.
But they've lost an awful amount of blood though, haven't they? That's the thing.
Definitely came through here.
Okay. I think there is something coming up. So there's a heartbeat ahead of us. Doesn't necessarily mean it's good either.
Lots of it.
Lots of blood.
Went this way.
Someone lost a lot of blood. Well, to be fair, the archer lost blood, and we found him alive. So there's always a chance. I think there's sirens down there by the sounds of it.
Another track.
Keep following this up, I think. Okay. So we know they've got into the caves, and now we need to find out what happened to them in the caves. So we've got to head inside the caves and see what happened to them in here.
Blood trail leads to the cave.
This is where things could take a turn if we're not careful.
Definitely came through here.
Okay, there's a couple of... They seem to be flying. That archer better be a good shot.
It's deep enough. Shouldn't hit bottom.
Okay, there's what was attacked in the caves then. I'm guessing we're jumping down. He did say it's deep enough we shouldn't hit the bomb. There are enemies in here though, so we need to get out of the water very quickly. Your ability is limited on what you use your crossbow to defend yourself against foes. I meant to use my crossbow underwater. The only thing is about crossbow is I'm not very good at it. But I'm not in water. I don't have to defend myself in water. Straight away I was trying to get to land. Remember, we need to help him. Don't want him dying on us. That's down. Yeah, I'd rather he didn't die on us if we can avoid it. That's what I was trying to do, loot. I always forget how to aim the crossbow. Let me just work out. Okay, R1. I always forget. We have got better arrows for it as well, to be fair. Right, there's something in the water. We'll just dive down and have a look. Is that a body? It is a body. Black magic doll. That wasn't what I was hoping for. I was hoping for something better than that, to be fair. But always have to check. It could have been Hjalmar for all we know. Why are we not going up to the surface? Why I swim away from him? Oh yeah, he's there. Okay, there's blood here though.
Clean cut. Head probably went flying.
Ah, okay. There's someone here, a body as well.
Fought to the bitter end.
Thorsten.
Okay, so Thorsten defended himself against those that were there that attacked him. Unfortunately, he didn't survive. I don't think there's anything else this side. I'm expecting to find more in the cave. Either bodies of the crew or something. It's this way. I just dead end. Little dead ends like that, I was hoping for a chest or something with decent gear in. Because you never know. Should really put a light out, to be fair, make my life easier. Right, we'll go over here. Runestone, timber, silver. Looks like supplies, doesn't it? Right, so that's the end of the cave. We've obviously got to find a way out, though. Since we jumped down into here. Ah, there's another over there. I'm not sure the way out offhand. Is he just... He is shooting an arrow at it. So a way to climb up here or something, something I've not seen. Because obviously we need a way out of the cave. We jumped in knowing we wouldn't get killed, because Geralt said we wouldn't. Still need to find a way out though. We're too far away to be attacking it, to be honest. not dead, but we got it into the water at least. Dead now? That's telling me there's something else behind us, according to that. So I want to see if there was any. We can't pick anything up. It may have. That's weird. Red dot on the mini map. Okay. Right, we jumped in here. There must be a way out. We just need to find it. And we found out what happened to one of the people inside here. But I wonder if we need to go back to him. Maybe there's more to what happened to him. There's a body there. Black magic doll. I saw another body. There's a chest over here. I could get attacked by something on the water. I've no clue where I am. The rune stone. Oh, we do need to start surfacing. Okay. Well, it was a rune stone in there, nothing major. A couple of barrels here as well. There's a few bits here actually. That's all of them. Okay, so we definitely can't go out that way, I don't think. So where that we saw the dead guy, I wonder if there's a way out near him. Because obviously he died defending. Elvis, good evening, how are you? Yeah, he died defending. But where did everyone else go? That's the question. Ah, they climbed up, didn't they? Massive pile of blood up here. Yeah, they definitely climbed up. Okay, the other guy will catch up. At least he's not dead. That's the main thing. We don't normally work well with others. So someone was up here as well. Two men.
The crew went on.
Two of the crew got away. Finished the working week and relaxing. Nice. How are you finding Origins? The two of the crew got away, and they were going this way by the looks of it. Anything in the barrel? Is that explosives? I think it is. I'm obviously not going to ignite it. Although I might need to, because I think we'll still go up. Still blood on the floor. They actually made it quite a long way. The guys who escaped definitely know how to handle themselves. There'll be some more enemies in here in a minute. I'm sure of it. Blood on the floor here. Well, let me examine it. Is it going to examine that? No. Okay, we can see what's flying around though. I guess we're taking them on to find out what happened to the people. No, that's one of them.
Tunnel caved in.
Tunnel caved in on them. Feels like more Odyssey, both. Yeah, in a lot of ways they are, to be fair. Origins' DLC are really good, I think. Because of what the story they tell. I think the DLC really does really well. Right. He's fighting them, to be fair. We should really help. I'm going higher than that. I don't get to use this very often. We always said we'd start using it a bit more if we could. It's one down. Oh, not quite. One behind. And one down. Couldn't get the insta-kill there when I was trying to.
What? Lost your nerve?
I'm going to say we need to reload the arrows. There we go. Can't get it high enough, I don't think, to hit it. Trying to back off at the same time. There we go. Right, I think that's all the harpies defeated. We'll pick up their bits and pieces from their bodies, as we always do. And then we'll have a look at this tree, I think. Harpy egg. So we think the two that got away died in a cave-in by looks of things. Over here. So I think that's the end of those two. What's by the tree? Must be something decent, you would have said, wouldn't you? To be fair though, I really enjoyed both of those, to be fair, Elvis. No, nothing. It's just a tree. I was hoping it had, you know, gifts around it, potentially. I got a couple of things, but nothing major. I was hoping for a chest. In all honesty. But no. Right. Obviously there's water there. That I'm not sure I want to jump into. This way we saw a barrel that explodes. Ah, we can climb up here. Can we go any further? Is that it? No, we can climb up a bit more.
Shot half a quiver into her.
So maybe they both didn't die in the cave, and I think one did by the looks of things. We might have more to... still the other guy might have escaped. With no clue where Hjalmar is at the minute though. We've got a chest here. Anything good? Oh, diagram for assault gauntlets. Manuscripts of Tawny Owl. Macamun heavy armor. I'm not a fan of heavy armor, but we'll have a look. Had Wenny Gamberson. That wasn't bad. I do like finding chests in random caves, although we are here for a reason. We've definitely got some better rune stones here. Chance to poison, chance to attack power. The heavy armor is not as good as what we're wearing. I'm not a massive fan of heavy armor. It's too slow. And then we've got the light armor, the Gamberson, but its armor is a lot less than what we're wearing now. I'd rather the Igni sign intensity extra, to be fair. But the diagrams are definitely helpful. Okay. So I think we're going this way. Folan should still be with us. He'll catch us up if we get too far away. Something's round the corner. Devourers. Get away, he's going to explode. I forgot Devourers explode. Till we saw him doing it. Are you coming after me or are you staying there? You going to explode? I was trying to use crossbow to make him explode, to be fair. Not going to do it though, I don't think. I don't want to get too close to him. That will do it though. There we go. Right, two different ways to go. And I don't know which way is right. I want to go the opposite way to what the right way is first. So Blood here says he went that way. So we go the opposite way first, just to see if there's anything decent here to pick up. Probably should have a torch out, to be fair. What do we got? Amateur's Weapon Repair Kit. Nilfgaardian Guardsman's Gauntlet. Enhanced Dancing Star. Okay. Executioner's Boots, Iron Ore, and a German's Armor Repair Kit. Not bad, not bad. Diagram for a Weeper. Troll Decoction. Cavalry Trousers. Nice. Always good when you start getting some decent gear just by going around different places and looking. So I always go the opposite way to what it wants us to do immediately. Because that's the one that's going to give us anything decent. Before we head any further. Armour we just picked up. Check the boots. Boots aren't as good as what we're wearing, annoyingly. Trousers, not as good either. Although they are light armour, but still not going to be good enough. Okay. Alright, Devourers, there's more here. I actually did get an arrow away there. Oh, I got caught.
You're ugly.
Get away. I do like the fact they explode. I think that's their way out of the cave as well, by the looks of things. Devourers aren't that tricky to kill, to be fair. Where were you when we was fighting? You're meant to be a flipping archer that's meant to help. That's why you're following us around.
Split her in two.
Right, so the person who escaped split the harpy in two, so knew how to handle themselves, knew how to handle a sword. We need to eat some roasted chicken. What's down this way before we disappear out? Ah, another chest. Nilfgaardian Guardsman armor diagram. Manuscript author enhanced vampire oil. Nice. Executioner's boots. Not bad. Was kind of hoping we'd find the basic diagrams for the Griffin armor or something like that, because we've got the enhanced, not the basic diagrams. So without them, we can't actually use the enhanced. That's going to be an ice troll or something outside, isn't it? Right, well, a forge, supposedly. So we think Hjalmar made it out of there. That's kind of all we know at this point, is we think he made it out of the cave. The other guy died because the cave caved in on him. But hopefully he's here. Let's just check the boots he picked up. We'll have a bit of gear to sell when we get back. Heavy armor again, but also worse on armor, so probably not worth it at all. I would guess our sword is getting pretty worn now. What are we? 82%. We may need to use one of our amateur packs to fix it up if needed, but currently it's okay. Right. There's a door there. I can hear some stomping around by saying it could be the giant though, to be fair. It's locked. Okay, we need a key supposedly. Here. I think that's the giant there we can hear. No, it's a troll, I think. That's not the cave we just came out of either. It's another ice troll. I think we take on the ice troll. We may have some treasures for us to pick up. Master Armorer's quest update. So we're meant to be here. There is a reason we've got to come here at some point. We get some of this Master Armor. Completely forgot about. That's another quest that we're currently under level for as it stands. So we wouldn't be looking at it any time yet. But we're here. We may as well do this. Need to take down the ice troll. He doesn't take damage very easily, does he? Obviously, you don't want to be hitting him when he's put his arm up for the shield. The actual advice to take this guy on is to use the Quen shield, but there's no point using the shield when we can just keep fire and ice. To me, don't mix. And according to the thing, we have to be careful with shield, but I don't see why. Ah. Constantly protects himself. Come on, Cole. It's nearly down. He is down, in fact.
Must be that legendary forge. Need to look around for tools.
We're here, we might as well have a look around. It's not what we intended to do here. Since we're here anyway, let's have a look and see if we can find these tools as part of another quest. What's in the chest? High quality smithing tools, so that's what we was after for that mission. Master Armorers.
Tools, but ornamented. Gotta be the ones Joanna mentioned.
So we'll hand them back to Joanna next time we're in the region. Delph went a sword as well. Anything else here? Fortunately not. Kind of hoping there'd be more. Ah, there's something over here though. Look at the sword in a second as well. What's this way? Load of goats. I think it is just goats, to be fair. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the sword, and then we're still going to try and find a way into that house, I think. Dave Wen. So this does... Oh, okay, this does more damage than our current silver sword by 29. That is right, yeah. 259 lowest. It is damage, it needs fixing. although we can do that ourselves. So I think it's lost 14 because of damage, so it'll go up even higher. Frost damage plus 14, that doesn't really help us. Chance to freeze 1%, I'm not overly worried. And compared to our current one, we're going to lose the Ard, the Yrden, and the Axis sign intensity and the bonus experience. None of that really matters, I don't think. Let us fix this sword a little bit before we start using it, because it is already quite low. I don't want to use the 90%, 40%. What do we got? 15. Put 15 on. I don't want it on that. Do I actually have to put the sword in slot first? I think I do. I forgot we picked up the Ash Rune. I didn't forget. I just remembered why we didn't change. Okay, so let's now use the amateur repair kit to put 15 back on. There we go. And now if we compare that to what we were just using, it's always nice when you get a new weapon to swap out, put in. Yeah, 29 damage more. So we will need fixing properly at some point. We don't really use the slots for runes. I don't see the point until you're quite late on, because the runes don't last very long. And weapons don't last that long before we change. I'm not too worried about the freezing element. Yeah, we have all these runes here, but I don't know if we can actually combine them to make them better. Lesser runes aren't really going to help us, I don't think. Yeah, sign intensity. That's why I never really place them in slots. We have done a couple of times, but I don't think we need to. Right, back inside. There's definitely nothing else in here to look at, I don't think. We did go up there and have a look. I'm not sure why the red symbol's still on the minimap. Okay. At least we did, that's a different mission that at least we've achieved. So, we've got to get into the house, I think. It's still telling us we need to cross the lake as well. I'm guessing that's over there. So we need to find a way into the house. It is locked, supposedly. I'm guessing I can't just force the door. I might try it. Let's go for the hard sign. Doesn't work. Always worth a check. If there's anyone home, I've just blown them to smithereens. Like this. Well, that door was unlocked. All this time looking at the locked door, and the other door around the side is unlocked. Right. That's not good. This looks like it's the trolls.
Near 20 of them. No Hjalmar.
Troll's place to keep its food. What was that? Sunks here. 3 of them.
Show me what you got.
Devourers. Ah. Need to defend better. Especially when there's more than one.
That stench.
Why have I put my sword away? I'm not sure why I put my sword away there. Out of the way. Right, can we now actually eat and get better? So yeah, I would say this is where the giant is keeping his food or his fridge, storing the bodies for later. Would be my guess. Let's have a quick look around, see if there's anything to pick up. Obviously, taking this isn't stealing from the giant.
Show me a pantry and I'll show you the mice.
Yeah, I don't class this as stealing, considering it's the giant. That's locked as well. Right, anything else other than the bodies? A few bits over here. Skellig longsword diagram and a manuscript page for enhanced white Raffard's decoction. Don't know what that is. Burning longsword. We're going to be earning a bit of money when we finally get to the town to sell stuff. There is a chest over there I want to get to if we can. Trying to get around the bodies. Bounty Hunter's Gambison Enhanced Full Moon. That's obviously Something else we can increase. A bit cold in that one. Now, that is a locked door, which makes you wonder why and what's in it. What's in this room first? Florins. There's lots of bodies here. This is obviously why YouTube doesn't like this game very much. A few ingredients. More florins, more florins. Stop looting them all now? Yes. Okay, is there a way into the other room? There's obviously something in that room, as the door is locked, and I don't want to leave until I've got it. I may try to do the yard sign again on it. Doesn't work. Haven't found a key though either. Are they saying that? Isn't that not outside? This stuff to pick up there, is that not just the outside there? Can't be into this. Let's have a quick look. I've missed something over here. Diamond. Let's have a quick look outside. Oh, that's the door that's locked, isn't it? Because that looks to me like there is something in there. How good it is, I don't know, but I don't want to leave something behind. And that looks to me like get to it from outside. So we'll head round there in a minute. Let's just double check we've done anything in here.
Went this way.
Okay, we know the way, the direction that we're travelling. Anything else here to pick up? Box all the way in the corner. I don't think there's anything decent in this, no. Other bits and pieces, but nothing major. Right. Obviously we know they're going heading to the right there before. Don't go down there. I was going to go and see if we can get what we've missed. Where's the door we came in? Over here, isn't it? I don't like leaving stuff behind if I can avoid it, so see if we can get round. We can. More bodies and pigs. Everything there. I always pick up a book. I don't care what the book is. I always pick up a book. Right, I think that's everything looted, to be fair. No chest hidden away, is there? You never know. Not by the looks of it. Right, back in the building. There's something missed in the building, I think, because the yellow circle's still there. Right, I saw, when we was at this doorway, I saw magnifying glass, which means look at something. I think it's actually the way it went. I think that's what we've got to look at. We've definitely looted everything, I'm sure.
Lots of old tracks. Giant must have come through here often.
Well, this is his way of storing his food, so of course he came through here often, to be fair. And we're following this down. We're going to have to fight this giant at some point, aren't we? I'm not looking forward to it. I just think we're going to be outmatched. Do I need to... It has moved on. I was going to say, sometimes the circle doesn't move on, so sometimes you've actually got to look at something to make it move forward. 2 tracks, one to the right, which are giants, and one to the left. We'll head left. Because they're man's footprints, which could be Hjalmar, to be honest. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let's see. No. How far did he go? All we know is he went a different direction to the giant. That's all we can kind of know at this point. We're still hoping he's alive. That's the thing. Crag on Crate is not going to be happy if he's not alive. That's the thing. I know, obviously, he set out to prove himself to be worthy king for doing a feat, and this is why he's out here. At the same time, I'm sure he doesn't want him not to come back, so this is why we're here, to make sure he's okay. Right, okay. He went through this, but that's locked. I hate locked doors. Every time I see a locked door, I'm like, okay, must find the key. Or a note that tells me where the key could be. That works too. Definitely nothing in the water here. That's going to bug me now because I can't get in the house. Ah, so there's giant prints here as well. Interestingly. Okay. So there's a small footprints which you think are Hjalmar, and giant prints that went that way. So I keep following the prints. Hope we come across him. What we got here? There's enemy here. This is the ruins. Fast travel point we've gained. Someone's under attack.
Came down the mountain, barged into the village.
Quick, we need to go and save the man
from the inside.
One down. Where's the other? Caught it. There we go. I think we found him. Is that Hjalmar? I think he could be. I didn't know if we could fail the mission if he died, so we had to rush in just in case. He's going to tell us he doesn't need our help.
Fallen! I was sure you died. Where have you been?
Ceres has gone to Speakerog, alone. Couldn't wait, no. Had to sneak off, as if you were afeard of someone would steal the giant out from under you.
Ceres? She staked claim to the throne then? And you'd have rather gone with her?
I'd have liked to have the choice.
Wait! Still need to thank you, Geralt of Rivia. I'll never forget you came to my aid.
Okay, he knows me. How?
You know me?
Our bards sing ballads about you. And my father told me of your adventures when I was a lad. I remember it well. You needn't be a witcher to be a hero. Cold water and a salty breeze. Those are the Skellige lad's potions.
So that ballad about the Witcher and the Sorceress, that's you?
Yeah.
Where's the rest of the crew? They're all dead, I'm guessing.
Good question.
Fought our way through a swarm of sirens to get here. Only a handful of us left after the battle on the lake. Good thing you showed up when you did. Because Leif's wounds need tending. Those bitches tore him up good. But I suppose if it had all gone smoothly, it would have made for a dreadfully short ballad about our heroic adventure.
Seems more doomed than heroic to me.
No. That's just the gods looking to see what metal we're made of. They'll soon get their answer.
We were told he was headstrong. The archer did tell us that he's headstrong.
Your father sent me to find you.
I have a giant to defeat. Head home soon as I've done that. Gotta help Leif first.
Leif's dead.
What are you gonna say?
Nah, he's just unconscious. Lost
He's
a bit of
dead.
blood.
He's dead. Trust me.
Swore he'd sink his blade into the giant's heart. Swore it on the bones of his ancestors.
Definitely was a failure of a trip, wasn't it? All to kill a giant.
Coming with me?
Stupid question.
Join us, Geralt.
I think we need to. Otherwise he's going to be dead, isn't he? Okay. I know they're running off, but I want to make sure we get the sirens' bodies. Anything in the building? This is where we're...
Pick up the pace.
See you're raring to go.
He's moaning at us for not keeping with him. Okay, we'll have to keep up. We're just going to get moaned at, I think, if we don't. I was hoping there was something to gear here to take, but not by the looks of it. Oh, nails. Found some nails, which is what the guy in the ship wanted. Right. We're following him. I'll be annoyed if I missed out on stuff there, though. Trying to loot as we go. He's not moaning as much as I thought he would. More nails. So we can take them back to the shipbuilder. That's the thing. Anything in the house? No, by the looks of it. The houses could be empty, but you never know if you're going to find a random chest that has something decent in it. That's the thing. It's all good in there, though. They are willing to wait for us, so that's not too bad. As long as they wait, it's not an issue. More over here. I start hearing them fighting, we're going to have to speed up and get back to them.
I'm telling you, plow an enormous horse son he is.
Wonderful.
I think they're talking about us. I can't imagine all the houses being empty, but you never know. Maybe all the houses are empty. Okay. In this one. It's a big old house. Where feasts were had by the looks of things. Gotta be a chest somewhere, surely. Doesn't look like there is a chest. You would have thought with all this stuff here there'd be a chest in here somewhere, but it's not to be by the looks of things. Okay, let's keep following.
Can't believe I finally got the bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, more nails. I don't know how many nails we need to get to him, to be fair. What's up here?
Storm, damn it.
No, nothing up there. Always worth a check though. Anything underneath? No. Right, we've got to find a way to the troll's lair. Hopefully we can defeat the troll before we finish the stream tonight. There is a chance that these two get killed, and if they do, I think that'll be a mission failure, which would be really bad. It's never guaranteed win against anything on this. If someone dies, it affects everything else.
Geralt, help me smash that. We're sure to reach the giant's cave this way.
How am I going to smash that? So you mean smash or pick all the rocks up?
I'll cover you. Position myself so as to keep the giant in sight.
Okay, the archer's going to be Overwatch. And we're heading in to the giant's lair. Oh, there's a heartbeat over there.
Getting colder. Gotta be close.
Okay, we are going to fight this giant then. Let's just check with the optimal gear on. Don't think we picked anything else up, to be fair. That's going to be better than what we've got. No. I don't know if Ogrewood oil would help against a giant. Let's just check our beastery. I'm pretty sure there's no giants in it. But then I would guess they're Ogroids. But I could be wrong. They're definitely not hybrids. Insectoids, necrophages, no. Ice giant is an Ogroid. I'm guessing this will be an ice giant. Shield and Ogroid oil. So, firstly, have we got any Ogroid oil? If we have, we'll put it on. If we haven't, we need to make some if we can. Insectoid, vampire, cursed, beast oil, Ogroid. So we have got some. Before we put it on, can we upgrade it? Is the question. It's alchemy. If we can upgrade it, have we got... Hang on, I've just seen something else. I'm missing 3 of those. So you need 3 of the green mutagens to make the greater greens. So we can make 1 green mutagen there, which then we need 2 more though to get any further than that. We can make that to get a greater blue mutagen though, that increases psi intensity by 10%. That's actually quite interesting, that one. Because, what do we got here? Is that normal? 7%. So we could make a better blue mutagen to give a psi intensity even higher. Something we need to look at. I think we can do it now, to be honest. That's obviously we don't do much alchemy, but I'm guessing that's what we need. It needs 3 of them. We can make 3. So if we craft 1, craft again, and again, now we can make a greater. There we go. We haven't got enough to make the other 2, so that's now we should be able to put that in its place. If we take that out. And then we've got our greater blue there. So we've got those other mutants and different enemies with that. That gives us an extra 10 psi intensity. So that's 40. What was it before? 28. Oh, wow. So you're going from 28% up to 40%. That's pretty good. That wasn't what we were trying to do, though. Ogre oil is what we're looking for. I may have a better one. We'd have to upgrade ours, but it depends if we've got one or not. Let's have a look. Oils. We may not have an enhanced version. If we haven't, it's... Oh, we have. There. Enhanced ogre oil. We need bear fat and cave troll liver. We haven't got any of those. So unfortunately, we can't make an enhanced version because we don't have it. I don't know. We've got superior? No. Yeah. Okay. So it means it's fine. We don't have it. We thought we'd check just in case before we use it, essentially. I put ogre oil on the sword just in case. Because this is about to be a fight against a troll, I think. This is why I've put it on. We don't fight him now.
One odd step and you can wake him.
What's the burden? we don't fight him.
Hey, quick! Let me out before he wakes! Key should be around here somewhere.
Wait. Know what they call Viggy? The loon. For good reason, too. Best he stay in there till we finish with the giant.
What? You out of your bloody mind, Uncrate? I thought he was your comrade.
He is. Which is how I know what he's like to do.
Okay. Right, let him stay there then.
Alright. Guess you should stay in the cage then. What? I'll not forget this, Uncrate. You want all the glory to yourself? Let me out right now!
Do you think he's lying? Avoid snow. The sound of crunching under your feet will wake the giant. Find the key to visit, so we can find the key as well, to be fair. So we've got to avoid snow. The archer's over there. Does that count as snow? Right, we're avoiding snow to not wake him up. I can't see the key anywhere though. Oh, there he is, he's asleep over there. I'm not too worried about letting the loon out first because I think obviously he's got his reasons to keep him locked up. It's in the chest.
No closer, he's mine! Hey, let me out, quick! Shut your trap. I sat him in a bloody troll cauldron with nary a murmur.
So we can let him out, or we can not. I kind of don't think we should. I kind of think... Can we just kill him? I haven't got an option to just kill him. So... I don't want to free him. I kind of guess we just attack the giant. That makes sense to me. Just attack him. There we go. We'll woke him up.
Get out of here! The horse son's mine!
Oh, the idiot. Okay, so we should have freed him then to avoid him doing that. Obviously, if we'd freed him, we could have done something else to wake him up. Right, time to face the giant. And hopefully, Uncrate survives. We have got ogre oil on us as well. We'll do a bit more damage. Don't kill him. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's an issue, as he just, I think he may have just killed the guy that we didn't free. That could be, that's the... No, I think he is still alive. He's over there. Oh, I took a hit. I think we got him, Oh! Good hit by on crate there. I think he's done it. I think Hjalmar has actually done it. Late arrow going in there.
Viggy, poor bugger.
Should have let him out.
Shouldn't blame yourself. We never knew with Viggy. Might have rushed at the
So he
giant
did die.
breakfast
Viggy
that says
died
he was
because we
out.
didn't release him.
That might have spelled death for us all.
But then they're saying that it's
Thanks
not
for
our
your
fault
help,
because
White
you don't know what he would have done if he was
Geralt the
let
Giant
out.
Slayer. I'll make sure the Skald said it in song.
Any glory saved from the giant's death should be yours. We might as well give him the glory.
Hjalmar the Giant Slayer sounds better. It was your venture. You deserve the glory.
Believe you're right. Let's get out of here.
Okay, I want to look around first.
Want to look around some more?
In that case, I'll meet you on the beach, near the port.
Nice. Okay, so they're leaving us to our own devices. We've leveled up to level 23. Obviously the mission has changed to the next story mission, which we're not heading off for just yet anyway. You never know what you're going to find, so I thought we might as well stick around and have a look. There might be a chest or something really good here. And loot the giant. These are our crowns, elemental essence, monster brain, and eye. There's got to be a chest, decent loot, I would hope. Cavalry boots. You're telling me there's no decent loot in here? Obviously, I don't feel bad, to be fair. We could have freed Viggy. And like they say, they didn't know what he would have done if we had freed him. So I suppose not freeing him makes sense in that regard. Are you telling me there's no chest here at all? There isn't a chest, is there? That's it. That's everything looked at. It's a little bit disappointing. I was hoping for a chest. Okay, so he wants to meet us by the ruins. We also want to go back and I think the nails are handed into the guy. Quest-wise, we're looking at going to do possession in wolf's clothing as well. We can meet Yennefer. Obviously, we're trying to do all the missions under the main story level before we go to do it. So we're not quite done on Skellige. This mission has taken all stream to do this mission after getting to the island. But Hjalmar is safe. We've given him the credit for the troll. So hopefully that's all he needs. There's no guarantee he'll become king, but at least he's got the story that he needed to actually prove himself worthy of being king at the very least. I'm adamant there's nothing else here, which is really annoying. Hoping for something good, but obviously not. Make our way back out the cave, I assume. We have only got about 10 minutes left of the stream, so we'll make our way out. And then probably should go and meet them on the beach, to be fair. So let's have a look on here. So they are waiting for us on the port there. Obviously we can fast travel from there, but I want to hold off because I want to go and see the guy who was near the boat, the guy who was singing. Because we have picked up some nails for him and that's what he was asking for. And I'd like to say the giant is dead as well if we can. We'll see what happens in a minute. When we meet the other two, I'm guessing there'll be a conversation to be had. Because it's not a quest to go where they are. I'm guessing that, no, the quest has disappeared. The quest is finished. So although they said they'd meet us somewhere, I don't think they are actually meeting us anywhere. Yeah, I don't think they are. So, yeah, the way it's taken us in a minute is just to fast travel back to do that next mission. Obviously I want to make sure we've looked around, make sure there's nothing we missed in terms of gear and stuff. We did look in this house previously. And there are obviously enemies around we're going to be wary of as well. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to pick up here unless we've missed something. Let's have a look. So, they said by the beach, didn't they? We'll head there and see if they're there. If not, we might fast travel back to here and see if we can find the ship. In fact, that might be the ship there, and see if we can hand these nails in. That we came across. Because they were flashing like they're for a quest, but we don't actually have a quest to pick the nails up for the guy in the ship. But if we do it, we may get something from him. There's always that possibility, isn't there? That's the thing. One good deed and all that, we've always got to keep doing what we can to help others. I don't know if these two will be here, or they were by the beach themselves. So we've been in... Yeah, we've been in... I think we went in most of the houses. I know they were moaning at taking our time. But I'm pretty sure we did go in everything that we could. Hence the moaning, to be fair. Yeah, see, all these have been done. So, they're either going to meet us here, or they're meeting us on the beach itself. I don't know which one. Because they did say they'd meet us. Yeah, they're not here. They said they'd meet us, but there's no mission to meet them. So, my guess would be... It might even be here. So we'll fast travel there anyway, because we want to see if the boat guy's there, and see if we can give him the nails that he asked us for, even though there's no mission for it. Okay, Hjalmar's here, so actually this is where they are.
Gonna head back to Ardskelig?
Aye. After all, I'm to be crowned. I killed a giant, won back Undvik, and lost my entire crew. Mayhaps should have set out alone. Like Ceres.
Regret ever setting out on this expedition?
What's the matter now? Giant's dead, and the folk of Undvik can go home. And Ceres? She back yet?
How are we meant to know? We've not been back ourselves.
Went to speak a rogue, you say? Venture she aims
I think this is going to give us another mission, I think.
Udalrik.
Some say Udalrik's the god's chosen one.
They also say the gods are merciful. Witcher, I'm sure Ceres would be glad to see me, but you wouldn't happen to be heading to Speaker
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, I plan to go there.
Good. Thanks, Geralt. I hope we meet again.
Farewell, Uncle.
The mission without giving us a mission, isn't it, essentially? Okay, they're going to be leaving. Let's speak to the archer, because he did help us quite a bit. He's not going to talk, is he? Did we loot in here? I think we did. Right, obviously we can fast over from here, but I don't want to do that. What we want to do is find where the guy in the boat was. The map isn't really showing us, annoyingly. I don't think he was there. We kind of bumped into him, didn't we? That's the thing. And I don't know where he was in terms of... in relation to anything else here. Definitely wasn't by the forge. It's only because we gained the nails from this village. And they were shining, which normally means they're mission related. In fact, they should be in our quest items. Yeah. Oh, no, maybe they're just smithing nails. Maybe they're not for the guy, the boat guy. Ah, okay. So actually, I'm thinking nails, but I don't think they are. They're smithing nails. So they're the ones needed for a quest. It's for the other quest. So, though I would like to see him still. Boat builder. Mainly because we said we'd go back. So we've only got about 5 minutes of the stream left. So what we'll do is see if we can just see him quickly. It's a big boat. It shouldn't be that difficult to flip and see and figure out where he is. Just knowing where roughly he is, to be fair. I'm pretty sure we happened upon him on part of the mission journey. So it's going to be around somewhere. Pretty sure it's past here. It may be we go and speak to him and it does not. It's nothing. But he kind of said we'd be back, so I kind of want to say hello. And goodbye all in one, to be fair. This was the bridge that was destroyed. We saw that.
Winds howling.
I think he is nearby. Trying to remember myself exactly where he was when we saw him, because we kind of bumped into him accidentally. Don't think it's this way. I think that's the route back to the beach. Obviously we'll need to get back to the fast travel point if we want to get away from the island, or we just find the nearest boat and take that, to be fair. There are other places to head to. Is it here? I'm trying to remember, was he before or after the bridge? I don't know. It's confusing the hell out of me that I don't know. So we did have sirens near, didn't they? So where are we now in relation on the map? We're there. I'm surprised I've not seen him by now, to be honest. It's a little bit of a worry. We've gone the wrong way. I don't think we had, actually. We may have come across that first. I think we are heading the right way. We might get there and it turns out it's nothing. And he won't talk to us. Did we not? I'm sure we... Did he have a fast travel point outside? Because obviously that's where we just... That's where we came out of the cave. That's that. That's that one over there. The abandoned village was something separate, wasn't it? I'm trying to... I thought he had a fast travel outside, but not according to that he doesn't. To be honest, we can... we are getting towards the end of the stream anyway, so we can save wherever we are. I know, here we are. We are here. Okay, this is the boat, so he should be here. I don't think the nails are for him now. But let's see if he's still here. He is still here. Obviously, he's expecting the giant, so I've got to retell him what's happened.
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned! What brings you to us?
Okay. So we have got nails and twine for him as well. Let's ask the questions that we haven't asked, and then we'll tell him about the giant.
Why'd the giant spare?
Kind of finishes off that little storyline to a degree.
We're helping him.
We have asked this before, so there's two questions here we have asked.
The sails and run away at times, and then the sirens play out and bring me back.
Why do you want a ship?
He'll sail out in her to defeat the gods during the final battle. For the world's end.
He's changed the wording of the answer to the question.
I think he's had a change of heart.
Talking about the nails and twine.
Nails and twine for you.
What? Oh yes, finally. Poor Willem's ear will stay put.
Got nails and twine.
Hang on a second. Why can we not talk about the giant being dead?
Yes, finally. Poor Willem's
The option to talk about the giant disappeared.
I should go.
Okay, that's bad. Surely that we should still be able to tell him. We haven't told him yet. See if we talk to him again, whether anything will change.
Look there, crew! Whitehair's returned! What brings you?
I normally ask every question bar the yellow one. We can tell him now. We always ask the other questions before the yellow one because the yellow one kind of finishes the conversation and moves on to a different bit, so you can miss information. And it's only story information, but I like that extra bit of information about his character. So we're going to tell the giants that we are overrunning a little bit. Once this is done, we will be finishing for the evening.
Hear that, lads? Are you not ashamed?
When you're done talking to yourself, sail back to Ard Skellig with me. Refugees from Undvik. They found a safe haven there.
Aye, they all fled. See, I promised me crew we'd not leave the Isle. And we've still got work to do. Oh, she'll be a lovely longship when we're done.
He's not going to leave, is he?
Look there,
I don't think there's anything else we can ask him. I'll just double check him, but I don't think he's going to leave. No. That's it. We've already asked the skull bit before. So he is not leaving.
Well.
We gave him some nails and some twine, which is what he asked for. Although it was a mission. It wasn't a mission to do. We still gave it to him. I'm not going to take all the ash. I've already picked up a fair amount. Is there anything on the other side of him? I ideally want a chest of type, but I don't think there's going to be. It's all ash. Not overly worried about, unfortunately. Well, we've done what we can with Octo. We've gained some nails and some twine. We checked it's okay. Which is why I just wanted to finish off that story element of him still being here. So we have spent the whole evening looking for Hjalmar and saving him in the end, which we've done. These aren't in any order, are they? No. I was going to say, we'll have a look at the mission just to see what we've done exactly, but no. Obviously, we know it's Skellige, so it's about the only thing we know. It's not that one. No. At least we didn't get arrested this time. That's the important thing. No. No. These are all white orchards. Come on. It's got to be here. Calm for the storm. No. That's the thing. There's nothing in a set order with these. The Lord of Undvik. There we go. That's the mission we've focused on for the last 2 hours of the stream. It's been the same mission. We've gone and helped Hjalmar. We have defeated the giant. We did have someone die, unfortunately. Viggy. We could have freed him before the giant battle started. We were warned he was a bit of a liability, so we decided not to free him, and he got killed by the giant when he grabbed his weapon, unfortunately. But we followed their advice of not freeing him. That was the important thing, I think. So the Lord of Undvik quest is done. Next Saturday evening when we stream The Witcher again, The Witcher we stream for 2 hours every Saturday. It's our relaxed playthrough. We will continue with the secondary quest out under the level of the main story before moving on to Kaer Morhen. We've got to do the missions under the current story level. That's the plan. So let's give it a save. That is it for this evening. We are out of time, I'm afraid. Now, there will be the channel schedule will come out, as always, tomorrow. It will come out tomorrow, 1 PM. It's not going to let me save it, has it? We've definitely saved it. I hate not knowing I've checked save. Right, can we save now? Yes. Yes, it is saved. Yeah, so the channel schedule will be out tomorrow afternoon at 1 PM GMT, and on the community page tomorrow, 8 PM GMT, will be the live stream post as well. Both will detail what's coming up on the channel next week. For those who aren't aware, we are streaming Gollum when it releases Thursday morning. That was a vote that you guys voted on in the community page for us to do it on release. So Gollum will start Thursday morning. We've got 3 more streams of Jedi Survivor, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday morning. Try and obtain the Platinum Trophy if we can. That is the aim and the plan. For tonight, that is it. That we're out of time. Thank you all very much for tonight. Another amazing stream, as always. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back Monday morning with Jedi Survivor. Until then, have a good rest of your weekend. Hopefully, we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye.